Alright! Welcome back, everyone, to another replay through of Final Fantasy XIV Online. Once again, this is my replay through of all the way from the beginning of Final Fantasy XIV, all the way up to the current content, up until hopefully before I can get this all done before the next expansion release, which is at this point Dawn Trail. So yeah, we will have. Let's continue on the journey. I'm probably going to make this one a bit of a shorter stream, just because I have some other stuff planned for today. But we'll see. Hopefully, it won't be as long as last time. I was mainly just trying to get mounts unlocked from last time. So. Yeah, pretty much that's what I was mainly doing, we mainly just watched a bunch of cutscenes going through all the city-states and their addresses about basically the remembrance of the, what happened some years ago. I can't remember, the calamity, yeah. And they're basically each city-state there was doing an address of the remembrance for that, which if anything was more like a recruitment speeches, but I mean it worked because we got recruited to the Twin Adders, which I thought was most fitting for my character, Atticus, since he is more of a fighter. He chooses fighting as a last resort, and that's pretty much a good example for Twin Adders, in my opinion. And then once we picked the city-state, or not city-state, Grand Company, we got to join the Grand Company of Twin Adders. We helped them to save Biggs and Wedge, two workers for the Garlean, what was it? Is it Garlean? No, what was it? Garland Ironworks. I think that's right. You might need to correct me if I'm wrong, if anyone watches. But basically the Ironworks. Just a team of really great engineers that's given Eorzea a lot of its technological advances. And then we got our mount unlocked, which is awesome. We also did the 10th anniversary event, which gave us the Rising Phoenix, which we can't use indoors, unfortunately. That would cause Mythia would not like that, unfortunately. But yeah, we also did that as well. So we are going to continue story with self-management.
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder.
That's my Grand Company.
Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Hey, I love these two.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
That's always
In
fun.
that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
Savage.
In short, it is essential that we approach the sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us?
Yeah, of
I
course.
am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
Us. I love those two. Always fun. Alright, I'm gonna go to the Adder's Nest. Back in New Gridania. Oh, nice. Nice great sword. That's someone who's done the raid, not the raids, ooh, fireworks. Oh, those look good. Getting distracted with the fireworks. Anyway, we need to go. Where do we need to go? Oh, we need to go to the Grand Company. Talk to the community. We knew far too little of the sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the signs once more if we ought to... beg pardons. It's a terrible habit of mine to think aloud. But tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? We're here to help deal with the sylphs. Come in peace. If it isn't Private Historia reporting for duty. That's the zeal I like to see from the enterprising young... Ooh, forgot that. To turn that off. Enterprising young cadet or something. Oh, let me try to get... Morning, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us... But other business brings us here today. Sorry, I cannot talk. Hida and Papalimo! Always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me that you quest in the name of the Scions of Late. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the Twin Adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. I think my Ida and Papalino sound a little similar. I don't know. Aye, your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard what we're investigating the Sylphs, or that we're investigating the Sylphs. That curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the Trollswood home. The Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceable bunch, much to the delight of the elder Seetsia, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The Twin Adder is of the same mind, and it is precisely for this reason that the Sylph's relation to the primal Ramu has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen will be beastmen. That's a bit of a tongue twister. Should there be even a sliver of a chance that the summoning of the Primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylphic tribes, is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry, indeed. Do we strike at Ramuh, or leave the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question, yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. That's a good guy. I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. That is where you science come in. We're ambassadors. The Sylphs of Little Solace remain untempered, and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of a productive parley. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon the Hawthorne Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. A friendly palaver with the Sylphs. This should be pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorne Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from the West Shore Pier should take us straight there. A friendly palaver, indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papalima. Man, trying to mimic their voices is really going to be hard for me. Oh, I just hope it's easy enough to tell which one's which when I'm speaking. Look at the dancing. Right here, perfect. Oh, I really need to use the PlayStation Plus free Aetherite thing. That's probably gonna be a bit helpful to have in terms of making this cheaper, making teleportation cheaper. Alright, the ferry docked at the base of this hill will carry you across the lake to the East Shroud. Is my voice lovely for a lady? Once you're ashore, head due east and you should find the Hawthorne Hut without much trouble. She's got the voice of an angel. I didn't even know she was a girl. Oh wait, I totally just skipped the ferry. My bad. I'm not used to using boats all the time. Here. I'm an Endwalker. I'm not used to taking boats as travel. Let's see. Can I have that one? I can just teleport there. I ain't gonna need to take that boat. Yeah, I didn't even need to take that boat. Let's go up here. Ameline. No, not you. Indeed, I am Ameline of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here to learn of the Sylphs, yes? For all the whimsy, they are a wary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all, no? Would you know more? You'd do well to speak with the master of this hut, Rolf. He's forgotten more about the Sylphs than I'll ever know. Okay, now Rolf. Hello, Ed boy. Sorry, I can't think of Rolf without Rolf from Edda and Eddie. Come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing, they're a peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you, Ed boy. I'm not Ed, I'm Atticus. Shut up! Beg pardon, friend. My memory is just not what it used to be. I see much more in my adventuring days, and it's all clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut. You might have more luck with them. Alright. Oh, there he is. Isabel. The Sylphs? Yes, father's told me his stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of Attica is almost completely alien to our own. You'd best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face end up a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chuckable scratches. Hee Blaze it. The quickest way to a quiver woman's heart might be through her stomach, but don't even think of trying to foist your foodstuffs on the Sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing the sun, or so Rolf once told me. The Sylphs, the Sylphs, inveterate tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day they're drawing more wolf faces on our mass, and then next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. Alright, so we know that they're tricksters, they like being in the sun, and what was the other person's name? Not to be, basically not to underestimate them in their looks, I guess. Oh, of course, hearing your stories, well, my stories, has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like a little toe tapping, Ed boy. A Sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. It just may help win the favor of our forest friends. This better not be a joke. Otherwise I'm going to look like a really big jackass dancing in front of a bunch of fairies, or, wood fairies, and be like, what the hell are you doing? This is a great dishonor. Could you imagine? Oh, still here, eh? Great! There's one more thing you should know about the Sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you do well to bring along, Drat, what was it again? My wife Rosa and I were just speaking of the matter not days ago. Forgive me, Ed boy. Speak to Rosa at the her memory should prove, more reliable than my own. Jeez, Rolf took a little too many rocks to the noggin. Wait, I want to use my mount. Yeah! Mount. Can't fly yet, but still cool looking. It'd be super cool if Atticus could actually, transform like this. I don't think I have him with that kind of ability. It'd be cool if he could. peace offering for the Sylphs, or anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey. I fear that wouldn't get you past our front doorstep, dear. No, that tastes run more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milk root? That's what we call the root of the most fiendish seed skin, the ochi. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber. I have no idea what that is. You'd not catch me dead trying this stuff. I still seem to enjoy it to no end. I've not seen an ochi around the comb in quite some time. I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow with some of this amber syrup, for example, you might be surprised at what comes out. But trying to see if I can turn it down. This is kind of loud. Okay. Curious to I should do the side quest to make it to where my chocobo can fight with me. Yeah. Easy peasy. Ah, you're back. Was my wife able to direct you to a suitable offering? Milk root. Milk root! But of course! Those still squash that cloudy stuff as quick as I do a flagon of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. Any road, a gift of milk root will have the Sylphs calling you friend and brother the moment they lay eyes on it. Now, let me wrap that up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. First time. There we go. I have taken the liberty of lapping your milk root well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from that god's awful stench. The Sylphs love that stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of the morbo that put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time, Ed boy. You've more important matters to attend to, yes? The Sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know that they're kind of heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. May your parley be a fruitful one, Ed boy, and do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it if you regale me with your adventuring tales. No problem, Rolf. And please, my name's Atticus. Ah, and before I forget, don't go tracing off just yet, Ed boy. Emilian here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass along my regards to the winged ones. It's good to see your knowledge of Sylphic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solace, seek our youngish sylph by the name of Camuxio. He has served as an intermediary between our peoples on many occasions, and has the close ear of his tribe's elder. I see that Hawthorne has furnished you with some of that malodorous root the Sylphs so adore. I have something of far greater import for you to deliver, a missive from the elder Seethir herself. To summarize the letter's contents in brief, it vouches for the integrity of our envoy, that would be you, and states Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with the long-standing friends of the forest. The war with the Ixal has taken a toll on our resources. We can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of this mission. May the 12 see you return in good tidings. No problem. Diplomatic missions are what I was born to do. Let me just go into my friendly Phoenix swarm. I bear you no harm. I'm sure they will look upon this and know that I bring peace. I do like a lot of times when I was first playing through this, even on my first and second playthroughs, I would get lost to Little Solus so easily. A lot of times I always come here at night too. It was like, it would always be night when I come here. So this is actually probably like the first time I actually see and come to the camp like in the middle of day, which is really nice. I really like the look at this place. Very, very fairy cottagecore. If that's a phrase for it. It's trying the wrong phrase, but that's how I feel it is. Nope. Camuxio.
Walking one is not familiar to this one. One does not trust strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking one should go home and leave this one be.
Oh, we gotta impress him. I need a dance. I need a dance. Where's the dance? There it is. Oh yeah, how about this?
This one would welcome walking ones who moves like these ones. If walking one would talk to this one will answer. This one is busy. This one is a busy one, so walking one should speak with quick tongue.
Hey, alright.
Walking one will bring gift to this one. Walking one is most kind.
So we got milk root and the letter.
Walking one brings milk root. Milk root fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks. Gives many, many thanks.
So yeah, the sylphs don't even use any pronouns. They always refer to everyone as like walking one or floating one or dancing one or just any kind of like description instead of a pronoun, which is very, very thematic. If you don't know, like, you know, fae and fairy cultures and stuff, it's always best not to refer to like fae creatures with like my roommate could probably explain it better, but like basically not giving them a name, or basically you can't refer to a fae creature with like a name or pronoun or any sort of like title. You always have to be just more descriptive, because there's like, you know, consequences if you refer to a fae creature with like any of that stuff. So it's very, very thematic for these, for the flying ones. That's why even the Rolf even referred to them as such, and except for the actual name ones, Camuxio.
Walking one carries a message for the Elder One. This one will deliver the message to Elder One. Walking one should not worry.
Oh man, why do all these characters have high pitched voices?
Hello there, we're envoys of Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people. We come to pay our respects to your elder, and to learn from him more of your Lord Ramu. Who are these ones? The walking ones come for Gridania? Walking one became a dancing one and brought milk root, but walking one tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder one is busy. Walking one should go home. Go home, you say? But the sylphs and little solos have always welcomed Gridanian envoys with open wings. A letter carried by Atticus here is an oath of peace penned by the elder Cecia herself. Still, you would refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of Walking Ones. Elder One has no words for Gridania. Walking Ones waste everyone's time. Well, I never! Turn away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Atticus's jig not insufficiently jiggy? Hey, you watch yourself, Ida. I am the jiggiest. I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. Dispatch one. I leveled up. Alright. Oh, I need to talk to Ida. Dance diplomacy. I love that. Say, Atticus, are you in the mood for dancing? That's right, dancing. You went through all the trouble to learn the sylphs' traditional greeting, but you've greeted hardly any of them. Why, if I were a sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me? Of course I'd be happy to join. Ow! Ow! There goes those bloody leg cramps of mine acting up again. You really need to stretch more. Walking One's belly is rumbling. This one is not making a meal. This one is boiling bark and flower seeds to dye thread. Color must be jolly, and some must great making. Alright, we gotta dance. We gotta dance for the approval. Dance for the approval. Oh, Walking One knows jolly dance. Jolly Gents feels this one with good cheer. Let these two be friends. This one is weaving cloth. Walking One would know more. This one does not trust Walking Ones who do not show respect. Oh yeah? How about this? Walking One would be a friend to these ones? This one is overjoyed, but this one keeps the ways of weaving a secret. Even if Walking One learned the secret, Walking One could not weave in the same way. Fair enough. Not much of a weaver. Oh, those are giant bugs. What does Walking One want with this one? Elder One warned this one not to get too friendly with Walking Ones. Well, would you get friendly if I do this? There, Walking One is a friend to these ones. Friendly like precious other one for a city. Knows how to dance into these ones' hearts. Excuse me, giant freaky insects. I should really do something about the insects. This fix is really bad. Alright. Atticus, would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is that your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all of Little Solace. The bad news? Why, I thoroughly recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onward to our next adventure. That is indeed great news, Ida. What you got for me, Papalimo? Atticus, as an adventurer, you are no stranger to helping distressed folk, I'd wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of a local populace can go from stranger to hero overnight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The sylphs who make their home in Little Solace do so having been driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. seek out troubled sylphs and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? That said, the sylphs are not known to share their worries with outsiders. You would be better off inquiring with Hera Imedia of the Gridanians who resides here. She is most likely to be privy to the sylphs' troubles. Let's talk to her. Media. Praise be to the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. The sylphs of Little Solace are sorely in need of aid. Pray, hear me out. What can I do to help? Being a temporary settlement, Little Solace wants for amenities, not least a stout set of defenses. Consequently, beasts from realms around are free to wander in and terrorize the hapless residents. The Zizgorlians and Gallnots that roam these parts are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each should serve as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps you could gather 3 brownie bushes as well. They play an important role in sylphic culture. I do not claim to know the details, and what with such feral beasts prowling in the forest, they are not easily come by. When you are done with the deeds, seek out Camuxio. He is slow to warm to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks to this. Yeah, let's go help them out. Go slay some beasts and get some brownies. Fresh brownies plucked from the ground. I wasn't even part of that thing. Oh god, that thing's huge. Lazy Lawrence. Wait. Yeah, it was Lazy Lawrence, oh my god. That's hilarious. There we go. All's done. This place is really beautiful. I need tools. Dancing one is still here. Dancing one can dance all day. This one's trust is not so easily earned. Well, how about some brownies? Dancing one brings brownie bushes for this one. This one can dye a thread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing one kills bitey buzzy one. This one hates bitey buzzy ones. Dancing one is kind. Too kind. Many walking ones come to these ones' abode, but if you are friendly like Dancing One, perhaps this one was wrong not to trust Dancing One after all. No worries. I know you guys are worried. The This one asked Dancing One for forgiveness. These ones have many troubles since Walking Ones last came to our abode. This one must be careful, always careful. But Dancing One is not like other Walking Ones. This one can trust Dancing Ones. This one would ask Dancing One for help. Hold on, one second. Strange Walking Ones with bodies of steel come to homes of these ones. This one thinks steel ones come from Empire. Where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These ones' homes is in danger. Danger! This one begs of Dancing One to help this one no more. Dancing One is friends with these ones and Walking Ones, yes? Dancing One must speak to these ones here and Walking Ones in Hut House to find out more. This one has a bad feeling. This one fears Steel's ones are after something, but this one should speak no more. Go, Dancing One. This one depends on kindness of Dancing One. So that's a bit confusing. One sec. Alright, sorry about that. Just messaging my mom about something. Strange steel walking ones. Yes, this one has seen. This one has seen. Steel walking ones carry big boxes. Maybe walking ones hunt for shiny treasure. This one likes treasure. Let's go ahead and talk this one here. Shush, this one says. Steel walking ones are scary, like touch ones. This one hates scary, and scary ones have scary fiends. Or friends. Was that fiends or friends? I don't even know. Oh, I gotta go all the way back to the outpost. Alright. Man, flying would be great. But at least I have mounts. At least there's mounts. Victor? You wouldn't happen to know Victor Cribbles, would you? Fearsome types clad head to toe in steel, you say? Imperial soldiers, no doubt. I couldn't tell you what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. Men clad in strange armor. Well, why, now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types of late. They were gathering deep in the forest. I simply assumed that they were adventurers. Going deep into the forest, huh? That's suspicious. Seems very, what's the word?
seems a little bit coincidental that Imperials will be going in the forest around the same time that it seems that the what are they called? God, I cannot remember any words right now. The little fairy creatures. The sylphs. God, what is wrong with me? But yeah, it seems very coincidental that the Imperials are marching in and the sylphs seem to be summoning Ramu. It's probably an answer to, or reaction to the threat of the Imperials.
This one is happy to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? This one sees steel walking ones come from Empire, carry boxes and go walking deep through 3 trees. And this one thought steel walking ones are up to nasty no good things. This one knows forest well. Steel walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one will borrow Dancing One's map. This one marks mark right here. This is where steel ones hide. This one knows. Dancing One will go looking for steel ones, yes?
Yep. Alright. Let's go look for some trouble. Oh boy. All without getting the giant gnat. Nice.
Dancing One is back. This one breathed a sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing One found something.
Quartermaster's log. A list of supplies and material to be delivered to a certain Imperial stronghold.
Dancing One found paper inside a box. This is a message from Empire. This one can read Walking One's symbols. Message paper has names of food and rocks. Food and rocks were inside boxes. This one knows. But this one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from home of these ones. How do steel ones know to find them? Is there a sneaky one hiding behind this one's wings? Snooping one selling secrets to steel walking ones? This one fears for this one's home, but Dancing One has helped this one much today. Dancing One must promise to always be friends with these ones.
I do.
Helpful One arrives at good time. This one needs Helpful One's help. One of these ones named Claxio ventured outside Little Solace alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful One must find Claxio. Claxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Claxio ends up in the belly of a beastly one.
No worries, I'll find your friend. They're actually slightly tougher than the Imperial Guard. That's kind of sad. What's happening here?
What? Walking One wants this one to return to Los Solos. Don't make this one laugh. This one is wary of living with those who are not of these ones. This one wants to be alone. These ones rely on Walking Ones for everything. No better than those ones that summoned the Primal One. Small wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought this a likely place to build a home, but then Meddling One arrives, forces this one to go deeper into forest. Meddling One is forbidden from following this one. Away with Meddling One!
Aw, don't be like that. Maybe I should have danced. That would have been helpful.
What? Claxio refused to return to these ones and went deeper into the forest? But this one saw touch ones lurking in the forest. Alpha One must hurry! Hurry and find Claxio! Alpha One should search for spools of thread on the forest floor. Those things will lead Alpha One to Claxio. But hurry! Hurry before touch ones take Claxio away!
And let Claxio get tempered. Trying to move the map and the movement at the same time. Ooh, going into the scary part of the forest. And at night. Alright, time for another instance. Stretch.
Meddling One is back. This one told Meddling One to be gone. Tell Camuxio that this one will never go back. Never!
Uh-oh.
Touch ones should go away too. This one is good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone. Be on guard, Atticus. These sylphs have been tempered, brought under the draw of the primal Ramu. Akin to the Amorjal tempered by Ifrit, these sylphs exist only to serve the deity. They'll not answer the words, only steal. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done.
Oh, so oh shit, marbles. There we go. Milk fruit and marbles. He ran off. Nice.
This one is safe? This one was so scared. Claxio! This one has been worried. So very worried. Is Claxio unharmed? Still in possession of wits? Camuxio? And Medley one as well. Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Claxio. That Claxio is safe fills this one with joy. Camuxio, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from little Solas. This one was just afraid. These ones who live at Little Solas were changing, becoming friendly with other ones. This one feared that these ones were forgetting who these ones are, like Touch once did. But this one was wrong. This one can see that now. Manling, helpful one. This one is grateful. This one will return to Little Solas to be with Camuxio and friendly ones.
Well, that shall see to that. We'll say we return to Little Solas as well. I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath. Sounds good. Ah, dang it. Love that. I love mounts with the emotes. Those are fun. We need to make more of these. Another one. This one thought Claxio was lost forever. Helpful one saved Claxio. Now these ones can be family again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones. But Helpful one is kindest and strongest of all. Helpful one is a hero to these ones. Helpful one will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one will take Helpful one to see Elder one. But Elder one is... Oh no, what's wrong? What's wrong with Elder one? Spirited away. This one must ask Kind One's forgiveness. This one may promise to take Kind One to see Elder One, yes? But this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder One is not here. Elder One is not anywhere. Elder One went into forest yesterday and has not come back. This one is worried. Elder One often goes into forest, but never for this long. Kind One will help find Elder One, yes? Near where Elder One disappeared is the home of a walking one named Buscaron. Buscaron may know what happened to Elder One. This one would talk to Buscaron. But walking ones do not always trust these ones. Would Kind One talk to Buscaron for this one? And Kind One comes from Gridania, yes? In Gridania live many kind ones, yes? This one begs of Kind One, please go to Gridania and ask fellow kind ones for help. Please hurry. These ones are not safe until Elder One returns. Now go back to the Elder's Nest. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, 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 alright. Well, if it isn't our intrepid ambassador, how fare your diplomatic efforts with the Sylph tribes? The elder's gone missing, you say? Why, if he were to show up if he were to end up in the hands of the Tempered Ones, we have a crisis on our hands. You can assure the Sylphs that my sharpest-eyed serpents will be on the lookout for night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I would ask you call upon Guillemoko at the Bent Branch Meadows, and deliver the message that the Wood Whalers are needed in the search effort. Where is that? Exactly. Oh, it's right over there. Gotta look for a missing elder. Where'd the elder go? Where'd the elder go? A message from Commander Huloy, you say? Your Sylph Elder has vanished? Worry not, friend. The Wood Whalers have eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. If the Elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. Ruby. Now let's go see Buscaron. Travel downwards. Here. Eat up. No, I guess I'm not getting up there. There we go. Shouldn't go down that waterfall. I don't even think I can. Ooh, Phoenix is so radiant at night. Just making sure I'm going the right way. I also started playing Far Cry 5 today, which is one I've been kind of interested in playing, especially since it's like just shooting down religious cults, which always sounds like a great time. And I'm not usually into like, you know, realistic for FPS games. Like, you know, it's just all about like making the people look as real as possible and just all about, you know, running around and shooting guns and stuff. But I gotta say it's kind of nice so far. I'm not too far into it. I just pretty much finished the first area, the first little island place that you start out at in the tutorial. But it's not bad. It kind of reminds me of like Borderlands and stuff, and I do love Borderlands. I need to play more Borderlands. But yeah, I might play some more of it on my own and stuff. I don't think it's a game I'm going to stream or anything, but like, especially with like the content. But you know, I'm just letting y'all know something I'm trying out and I'm kind of liking. Well met, adventurer. We have the finest grog and grub this side of... not here to fill your belly, then. Ah, hunger for news, is it? Ah, there's been talk of a sylph lurking hereabouts. I couldn't get rightly say if it be the elder you seek. Those woodland scamps all look alike. Short of painting one red and another one blue, most folks would struggle to tell two of them apart. Kinda racist. If you the time, mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know, you might even stumble across this sylph elder yourself. Seems unlikely, but worth a shot, I guess. Not like we have any other leads. No word on the sylph elder yet, but I'm sure there's only a matter of time. In the meantime, how about doing a favor for old Buscaron in return? Right then, let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight, and I need you to cool him off for me. No need to go cracking any skulls though. Just take this tub of cold water and douse the drunkard. Tends to do the trick. My patrons can swill grog all night and carouse loud enough to wake the dead if they wish. But as soon as it turns violent, I've got to put my boot down. Over here. If this were anywhere but the Druthers, I'd have that full splitting teeth before he formed the second word. What are you staring at? You want to keep them arms in your face? Bring around the rosy pocket full of pocket water. Facha! Oh, Norfolk's teats! That's cold! What do you mean no fighting? This Doc's right scum was... yeah, I know the rules. That bastard gets to keep his skin. Now. Shit, I think we can piss him off. Nicely done, Atticus. I'll know how my patrons pick and fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, the bloke who caught the brunt of that outburst is a dusk-white Elizan. There are people who shun cities to live in the wilds, making them no better than brigands in the eyes of many. To be fair, dusk-whites can be unruly lot, but they ain't so bad once you get to know them. And it don't seem right to bar a whole race of people from the Druthers for the misdeeds of a few. There should be a place, at least one place, where anyone willing to pay the coin and drink in peace is welcome, don't you think? Absolutely. I appreciate all the good you've done for our patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favor to ask on my own. Or I have a favor of my own to ask you. There's a Kaikun friend of mine, you see, name of Tetarun. A good lad, and it was right after the calamity that I came across him falling in the shroud. He nearly died in all of the havoc, so I took him in and nursed him back to health best I could. He worked here at the Druthers for a spell after that. Got to talking about striking out on his own, he did, and not long after cast his lot with a merchant bound for La Nosha. Well, it just so happens I got to cleaning up around here and came across something of his, this scarlet earring. I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have just forgotten it when he left, so I like to see that it gets to him. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but it might be a friend of mine. Can a rugged fellow named Bainsing. You can find him on Hawker's Alley in Lemons of Lominza. He knows everything of the comings and goings of merchants here. Alright, now we're going to Lominza. Man, we're just going to all sorts of places just to find this one older. Wouldn't you believe it? What? Oh. Oh, did I not get all the aetherites here? I did not. Shoot. Well, for a time then. Oh, that is one. Oh my god, weeaboo police. Really? There's just a bunch of weeaboo police here. Alright. Everyone look out for the weeaboo police. Don't let them catch you. Awesome fireworks. That's so cool. I like fireworks. I used to not really like fireworks as a kid because pretty much as a kid I didn't like a lot of loud noises going on. I always had to like hold my ears when loud stuff would go on, like including fireworks and even like movies. Movies were like too loud for me. But thankfully over time I got kind of like used to more loud noises, and I'm pretty much ended up being a loud person myself a lot of times. So yeah, I like fireworks now. You found your way to Orca's Alley, friend. Karkan, what that drew this? Aye, you speak of Tetrune. Way to that. God, there's a Kyokyorun bloke just over there by some blood or another. Two of them put together and were making good coin. But old Tetrune up and left Limsa not long ago. Couldn't say as to why where. You're better off asking Kyokyorun, God, that's a name, himself. He can't be tired of lip. He can be tired of lip, though. I warn ye. Best to take this chicken egg with ye. You bastards love the bloody things. Good to hear about old Busk, though. Sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. Just like him to send a venture along. Too shy to come his own self. Gods, I miss drinking with that fool. Let's get that aetherite real quick. I can't believe I forgot to get the aethers in Limsa. Oh, but another funny story about me and fireworks. So, was that there was one 4th of July I went to like a friend's house to celebrate it with, and when we got closer to dusk and nights, we started lighting on fireworks and everything up in the night sky, and we just like laid down on like the concrete driveway to like watch them. And unfortunately, I guess like the wind was blowing a little too hard for one of them, and the firework that they lit fell over on its side. And we didn't even notice right away, because my friend and I were just laying on the floor, and it got to the point where it was like really dark, so no one else could like really see it fall over, until like we just saw like a firework blast right by us, and we just like had a moment of like, what? It's that silly moment of just like processing what just happened, and then all of us, like us, or the friends and family, we all just like had like run around like crazy, like just like chickens with our heads cut off, trying to like find like just anywhere that was safe from like these actual exploding fireworks. Like, it was crazy, it was dangerous, but it was kind of funny, honestly. Thankfully no one got hurt, and like nothing got like really damaged, I don't think, but man, it was heart pounding, I gotta say. It was fun. Customer be welcome. Not customer. Not come with custom. Kyokurun is busy with business. Too busy for blather. How about a chicken egg? Chicken egg? Kyokurun loves chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than love customer. Looking for Tetrune. Tetrune no here no more. Tetrune leave Limsa. Tetrune leave Limsa. Tetrune go look for sparklies. Now working at trading post. Good trading post. Forget what trading post is. Weinberg no Tetrune. Weinberg no trading post. Weinberg at Fairy Docks. You go to Fairy Docks. Kyokurun forgets things. Weinberg remembers things. You talk to Weinberg, not Kyokurun. What a funny little guy. Down at the docks. Do did I get that one unlocked? I hope I did. I did. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Tetun? Oh, I seen him. That is to say, I saw him. He was headed somewhere up north by way of the ferry to the airport. Might as well head there and see what you can suss out. Skipper here can take you there. When you arrive, I'd start asking Alfred. He's an old hand who knows a great deal about a great many things. It might should be cheaper to take the ferry. Yeah, that's definitely cheaper. I think like for the cheapest teleportations it's usually like 70, so we're gonna take the ferry. The ferry is cheaper. Let's find outfit. Tattoo? Oh, I saw him. That's to say, I seen him. Yeah, I saw him. I've seen him. That means I saw him. He took himself north through Skull Valley into Oakwood. He was looking for a place run by his fellow Kyken. I reckon he meant the one right on the shore of Bronze Lake. Memroon's trade post. Follow the road and you're sure to find it. Yeesh. Point A to point B to point C, point D again. A lot of traveling. Just to find a guy that knows a guy that knows another guy. Oh, I have to go up. I have that A right? I don't. Why do I have outport tuned? I've been here before, haven't I? Crazy. Alright, let's grab it real quick. There we go. Got a dog at my feet. I got a dog at my feet. There he is. Turn. Customer be welcome. Not customer. Not come with custom. Bring something to Tetraroon. Put your earring back. Tetraroon, forget this. Forget a Druthers. Tetraroon swore would never forget earring. But never forget forgot. But never forget forgot. Tetraroon, thank. Tetraroon, thank. Good Bascaroon. Good Bascaroon doing good. Good Bascaroon doing good to Tetraroon. Tetraroon miss good Bascaroon. What do we need? What do we need? Is that worth it? I might as well. Nice. Ooh, weapon coffer. Hell yeah. Goo Bascaroon, health Tatooine. Tatooine dead without Goo Bascaroon. Bascaroon must give thankies. Many, many thankies. Tatooine make Kaikern fire water for Bascaroon. Bascaroon love fire water. Yep, Tatooine make fire water. Need thingies to make. Need many, many thingies. Need coral pup whiskers. Need 3 coral pup whiskers. Sheesh, not just everyone's gopher. That's another thing. It's usually always night here when I come around here as well. Always night around this time. These are just the pups. Full-blown size ones. I know there's like a fate that usually pops up around here that is like fighting a giant one. Look at that. That one's a master. And that's not even the biggest they get. It should come bigger. If you, especially if you do the fate. Or no, it might not be the fate that you see the big one. It might be thinking of something else. Either way. Tetra make fire water for Biscaron. You bring thingies Tetra need. Pup whiskers. It takes almost a full year for a curl to grow its first whiskers. It took less than a minute to remove it. Oh. He brought all thingies. Tetra make fire water now. Make good fire water for Biscaron. Tetra start making fire water now. Good fire water take time. More time, more good. You come back later. Yeah. Oh, I'm almost level 30. That means I can start doing, I'll be able to do the Paladin quests before long. That'd be awesome. Tetra will make fire water. Good fire water. You take Biscaroon. Or you take the Biscaroon. Good fire water for good Biscaroon. Tell Biscaroon no drink now. Tell put away 1 year. 1 year make best flavor. Tatooine hopes Biscaroon happy. Tatooine gives Biscaroon thankies. Many, many thankies. You tell Biscaroon. Tatooine make big shop someday. Biggest shop in the Eorzea. Make many, many sparklies. All thanks to good Biscaroon. So good. Back to the shroud. I don't have that. I forgot to attune to anything. Crap. Oh, crap. Should have picked one of those up. That was my fault. Whoa, nice mount. That is sick. I wonder what kind of mount that is. I love that. I love that headpiece on the horse. So, we need to go down. Oh yeah. Talking about streaming, touching back on streaming before, so some other things I would like to start streaming now too, now that I have an actual computer. At some point I would like to do some D&D podcasts as well. If anything, I have no idea how to like record for those, if I'm being honest, because like I know some people just do like a graphic and just have that on while everyone just talks, and you just kind of have to have a theater of the mind for it. And some people have like D&D Beyond or something, like show like, you know, all the characters doing stuff, which is cool, but like I also don't really know how to like we do that with like a cool overlay and stuff, which I do want to learn how. I want to learn how to do all that eventually, because I would like to like do some D&D podcasts with friends and stuff. So I think that'd be fun to do. Like there's one especially that I do want to absolutely like record and just have on for like just have recorded for fun. And it's a My Hero game that I have planned. Or it's basically just like, you know, a D&D game set in the My Hero Academia universe, but like not. It won't be like during like the actual story of My Hero. It'll be like, it's gonna be like set in a, you know, in America, and then have its like own story going on separate from, you know, the actual main story of My Hero Academia, which is, you know, what I prefer. But yeah, it'd be fun. I want to have like a hero internship, and all the players are basically like sidekicks interning at a hero agency, and having just like a bunch of goofy stuff kind of happening, but with like underlying like, you know, serious stuff happening as well. And I think it'd be fun. It's definitely one that I do want to have recorded, just because like it seems like a fun thing to record. And I even have like different seasons planned for it. Like the first one is going to be kind of short adventure, like not all the way like to level 20 or whatever, but like you know, I have like villains planned and like episodes planned and like arcs and stuff, but we'll just have to wait till we get there, unfortunately. But yeah, things will be looking good for in the future now that I have a working computer, and hopefully I can actually get to all that stuff when I can. But something we'll see sometime down in the future, hopefully. Ah, you've returned. Thank you for seeing Tetrin's belongings, Sam. What's this? For me? Kykerin Firewater. A foul brew that is made of tossing various items found in the wild, both live and dead, into a barrel of water and letting the concoction ferment for a sennight under the warm sun. That sounds awful. Why is this a thing? Kykerin Firewater! So he remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? Why, that old... bloody hells. Who's cutting onions back there? He says to shelve it for you, does he? Aye, that sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. This stuff has an aroma and body unlike any other drink I know. Oh, probably because it's got a bunch of dead, rotting junk in there. It's going to be a long year. What say you come back then, friend? We'll see if we can't make it through this wall together. That should be fun. Yes. These are good. Let's take these ones. Selfish concerns. It was word while you were away. Seals were seen in the woods, but near no lands of their own. Now this was a place near to here, a place we've never known a Sylph to come. Something must have given them cause to venture this far. More than like, the missing Sylph elders among them. Here, I marked the tract where they were sighted on your map. Go see if there's anything to be seen. Oh, some of that stuff is just right outside here. Alright. I need to get up on that giant rod. Don't poison me. That's not nice. Waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, waiting and waiting and waiting, waiting and waiting and waiting. Oh, there was a guy there. My bad. I totally forgot there's something else to fight. Good job. There we go. Waiting and waiting and waiting, waiting and waiting and waiting, waiting and waiting and waiting, waiting and waiting and waiting. I love going through the forest that day. It's so nice here. I got a dog. I got a dog that wants attention. I got a dog that wants attention. I'm petting the dog, I'm petting the dog. She giving me kisses, giving me kisses. She probably ate cat vomit earlier, but I don't care. Okay, I care a little bit. Oh, you're such a good dog. Good dog. Alright, hold on. Gotta let the dog out. She wants out. Be right back. Alright. Oh, give me a minute. There we go. See it over there. interest. Lose interest. There we go, some more guys to fight. Before we go back over there, let's go ahead and get the 8th right over here. Because that's going to make traveling back here a lot easier. So that we won't have to keep teleporting to the area next to here all the time. That will be no issue. You get House of the Dead unlocked as well. Sort of grinding. That hole. It's a little hole there. So, was there aught to be found in the wood? Where'd you come to? Garleans? And this part of the Trolswood? For ourselves, no Garleans. And all in the same place. Cannot be mere coincidence. Might the Garleans be following the Sylphs, tracking them or giving them chase mayhap? But no, not this far into the forest. The way their spires are everywhere. Heroes could never have stolen past them all. How in the bloody house could they... Unless someone guided them through. Someone who knew where the spires stand. And when the whalers watch. A Gridanian traitor. Dun dun dun! There's a traitor in our midst. I'm glad you come, friend. There's something I want to ask you about. You know, I said that I thought we might have a traitor in our midst. Someone as was aiding the Guardians. Well, I'm thinking I may have identified our suspect. This is a regular of mine who used to dine on thin soup and sip his pint on account of not being able to afford another. But of late, he's taken to ordering my best wines and the finest cuts of meat I can lay my hands on. Were he a merchant, I'd probably think nothing of it. But this lad's a wood whaler. And wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. By chance, I was musing on where the money was coming from when you first told me about the Guardians in the forest. And I couldn't help but putting two and two together. Suffice it to say, if a whaler's working for the Empire, none of us is safe. The lad I'm talking about goes by the name of Laurentius. Last I heard, he was in the South Shroud. Find him, Atticus, and if he is up to no good, put an end to it. And him, if it comes to that. Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that. I'd rather not. I will stop him. Let's see if we can find him. There we go. Laurentius, what are you doing? Can you not see him on patrol? Be gone! If you have business with the whalers, take it to the barracks. Aren't you just friendly? he goes. That's a lot of boxes, Laurentius. What are you doing with them?
Not long now.
Patrol routes and rations will fetch such a price. No more than I deserve, though. It's no wonder the Empire has risen to such heights. Only the whalers paid men their worth. You! What did you... How long have you... Help! 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 Please come quick, my friends! It is I, Laurentius! Or Laurentius! I am under attack! Ah, you traitor! You're gonna see why they call me Atticus Pickle Feet Historia. Wait, no, forget that part. How did you just... I know nothing. I was on patrol. He disappeared. I thought you were working for the Gallians. You're a shit liar, Laurentius. Where'd he go? There he is. Instance. Oh, let's go. How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it you imagine I've done? Enough, I say. I think you're conspiring with the Empire. It's over then. I sold maps and rations to the Empire. It was I. I meant no harm. I only wanted the coin. The whalers are good, strong. I was proud to join the ranks. And proud. But they do not provide. They preach justice, honor, duty. But in the end, it is those with money who do as they will, who live as they will. So I thought an opportunity to change my fortunes and took it. All I've done for money. Endangered myself, my home, everything and everyone I love. Why, my actions have put your life in danger too. Though you do not yet realize how much. Bloody idiot! Did you imagine that you cornered me? It's not I who is cornered. Gallians, I brought the Hur bastard! Permit me a question, if you will. Are all adventurers so deluded as to believe they could challenge the power of Golemald? You would need a veritable mountain of gil to fund such an endeavor, such as the cost of fighting great power, or of making it, or of remaking it, as we will Gridania. So that's the way of it. Swap your hard bunk at the barracks for a feather bed and Golemald, do ye? Oh. You there, here. You stand here at old Buss's wish, no? You don't stand alone. Aw, let's go. This guy does not know who we are. Thinks that we can't stand up to the hard. Boy, aren't you gonna be in a big surprise. Legless Laurentius. I didn't even realize that was his name. That's hilarious. reinforcements. I think this is just like something. I should have interrupted that. Not fast enough for that. There we go. Impossible. How did you best the Empire's finest? Bro, that was not their finest. Those are grunts. With bandits and poachers at your side, they're your sworn enemies. Why do they fight with you and all against you? But I know the answer only too well. Buscaron. This is his doing. His words are wont to inspire men to act. Better men than I. Gods, what have I become? What have I done? I'm sorry. No more will I pursue this folly. No more lies. No more bribes. I will go to the Order of the Twin Adder and confess my crimes. There is something I would like to tell Buscaron. Tell him Laurentius the fool says thank you. Feel as though a veil has been lifted from before my eyes. Good work. We stopped corruption. Can I get a frog? Frog. Hi, Laurentius confessed to his crimes. I just had word from Twin Adder. Seems he marched straight to the nest and gave himself up. Lad's had quite a few, you know, or quite a life, you know. His mother was killed by a brigand when he was only small. As a young man, he joined the Whalers, hoping to spare his fellow Gridanians the misery he'd known growing up. Trouble is, protecting Gridania is not too big of a job for one man. But Gridania is too big of a job for one man, and he came to believe that he couldn't make a difference, that it was hopeless. There are few things more dangerous than desperation. A man lost in the dark is easily drawn to the glimmer of coin. I reckon he thought that if he couldn't change the lot of his fellow man, he might as well change his own. Thing is, he was making a difference. Not just I skipped that, sorry. He failed to grasp one simple truth. That those things we cannot do alone, we must do together. Huh? He asked you to thank me, did he? And there's good in him yet. I just hope them at the Adder's Nest are able to see it. What he's done ain't easy to forgive, but I like to think he'd be afforded a chance to make amends. Well, let us leave fates to the 12. I have other news for you, Atticus. The Sylph Elder has been found. Alright. The Beast Maw. Alright, if this is the dungeon, I might just do the dungeon and then call it after that. Actually, let me check. Let me show you how many quests are to the dungeon. Let's see real quick. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's queue. As soon as my phone loads. Come on. There we go. see, we should be around here. Yep. Yeah, so this is going to be the dungeon. Alright, so I'll do the dungeon and call it there. I'll call stream there. Again, a bit of a short stream, but just because I want to do other stuff today. It's taken us a fair while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend. His name is FFXIV, and he is the eldest among the Sylphs of Little Solace. Long has he represented his kind in dialogue with the Gridanians. Yes, he's like a bridge between us and them. A small leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment. And bridges are no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it's important that we find them. Great point, Ida. There's an abandoned dungeon called the 1,000 Malls of Tota Rock, here at the South Shroud. Told by the entrance to the place that FFXIV was seen, and not long ago neither. If you hurry, I reckon you'll find him. Lucky ones, please help this one. This one needs help. Needs help to help. Elder one. Poor FFXIV. Poor FFXIV. Oh, it's this one. I should do a different voice for that one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong. Nice and slow. Elder one went to Tota Rock, but has not returned. This one is worried, so very worried. And you're right to be. The place fair crawls with Nancy's waiting to make a meal of anyone daft enough to wander in. What in the seven hells was he thinking? Entering that bloody death trap. Elder one has no choice. Imperial ones are chasing Elder one. Please, Walkie ones must help Elder one. Help Elder one now! Ah, the fates conspire against us. Forgive my pragmatism, but FFXIV is our best hope of reaching an accord with the Sylphs. Were we to lose him, all the efforts thus far would have been for naught. I will tend to her wounds. Ida, make haste to Adder's Nest and request assistance. Understood. Oh. Atticus, go to the 1,000 Malls of Tota Rock and see that FFXIV comes to no harm. Peace between man and Sylph rests upon your success. Okay. Alright. Let me take one sec, let the dog back in. I can hear knocking. Sorry about that. I also decided to take get a little snack for me to eat. Just heating up a tortilla in the microwave. I'm just starting to get hungry. Oh, it's right there. Nice. I'm just having snacking on this, and then when I finish stream, I'll probably get myself eat some chicken and dumpling soup. Oh, I love that mount, the gorilla mount. I wish I had that, honestly. That's a mount I could have gotten, but I didn't. I want to get that mount. What? The Sylph Elder is inside? Are you sure of this? How in the Seven Hells did he manage to sneak by? God shut me down for a purblind fool? I don't know what that is. We must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Entrance to Toto Rock is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray, simple rescue party enter as soon as you're ready. Alright. Oh, I love the onion. Sit down. Let's say I hate to go for too long, just waiting. If we don't find a group within 7 minutes... Oh, never mind. Alright, let's do it. Nice. I was gonna say, if we don't find a group within 7 minutes, then I'm probably just gonna go in with NPCs. Come on, healer. We need one healer. Come on. Come on. There we go. Groovy. For anyone who doesn't know, this dungeon was actually, they actually revamped this dungeon, or I guess patched it, I guess is a better phrase. But yeah, this place used to be a lot more confusing to go through. I'm actually kind of glad that they made it more linear, because honestly, like, early dungeons, I believe, just don't need to be, like, don't think they need to make early dungeons that hard because, like, if you're trying to get people into your game, like, I just feel like it's like at least the earlier content shouldn't be like that hard to do, you know? Like, I shouldn't need to watch a guide walkthrough on how to go through fucking level 20 dungeon. It's just excessive to me. You know? I don't know. That's just my opinion. I might be taking on too many enemies at once. That's okay, our healer's on it. Our healer's on top of it. Yeah, I just don't think like these early dungeons should have like you need a guide to like figure out just even how to get through them, because originally like this place was like an actual maze. It was just so hard to navigate. I don't know what's the worth that if there is in that. I don't know. Everyone's opinion, though. Everyone has their own opinion. That's just me. healing. Got a good healer. Good healer on this one. There we go.
Darkness.
Oh, did they already start without me? I hope they. Sorry. I'm trying to watch the cutscene. I'm with watching the cutscene and everyone else is ready to fight. Oh, now the dog's barking. Siri, hush. We good, we good, we're okay, we're okay. This boss used to be harder to do. I don't remember actually. It's all good though. There you go. Sorry you couldn't see that first cutscene. That's alright. It's pretty much just a ASEAN. I think we had like a vision. I'm not sure if we have. Siri! Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. There was a mailman coming by and made the dog go crazy. Okay. Oh my god, it's them. And they're not even green.
Ah, finally fresh air. Oh, mayhap not so fresh, but better than before. Ah, Sinister one is gone. This one can leave this awful place.
So,
The walking one vanished, vanquished the many-legged one. This one is grateful to walking one. This one is called Frixio, eldest of these ones little souls, of little souls. Flashback.
Oh dang, they were there at Little Solace. Alpha Squad reporting, sir. Nothing of note to Lark's call, sir. Understood. Return to Area 12. Damn it all. Where's that cursed icon hiding? No sign of our wizened friend. I'm afraid not, my lord. Shall I order that the search perimeter be expanded? Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gridanians to our presence. His Excellency bid us to avoid unnecessary confrontation. Though I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramuh will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? Were I a sylph, I should strongly consider finding myself another idol. Which reminds me, what of the sylphs we captured? A handful of them seemed to be in reasonably good health when I last looked. Oh, apologies, my lord. I fear we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon their icon. Really, Centurion? Were you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. Damn, that's fucked. Well, mayhap it was a kindness. Better dead in truth than dead to one's own god, I suppose. If you believe in such things. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Useless. We are so close to completion. I can fair taste it, but at this rate. No, I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Ah, yes. Though it mean bringing down the very heavens, who shall challenge the limits of possibility if not we? In that alone you are right, Garland. But your star is long fallen, while mine doth begin to arise. And it shall burn so bright, that Lord Van Belsar's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle beside it. That was a funny joke, I just remembered. Those walking ones did for Nuxia. This one is certain of it. This one fears that other taken ones also suffered the same fate. This one is convinced walking ones have black hearts, seek only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, Neuroxia, do not pass judgment too hastily. Not all walking ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the walking ones, there are good ones also. See, Frixio knows what's up. They know there's good and bad ones. Does walking one feel unwell? I saw a vision of the Imperials. This one would know what brings walking one to this place. I hear him to come and save you. Came to this one's rescue at Neuroxia's bidding. Then this one owes walking one a debt of gratitude. Walking one has questions about Lord Ramuh, and this one will provide answers. But first, let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return to Little Solace. When walking one is ready, please come and see this one.
These ones may speak properly then. Understood. Then it is settled. Let this one accompany walking one outside. Oh, tiki. All right. Go back to Buscaron. Oh snap, I'm level 30 already. Nice. Oh shit, sorry. Hold on. I'm gonna read that. Oh, you're back! Tell me the Sylph Elder as well. Thank the goals for that. I don't really know what to make of the rest of your tale, but I'm full glad FFXIV didn't come down any harm. Ah, but there I go, tempting fate. Run over to Little Solus and secure those pieces of the Sylphs before all else befalls us, eh? Rest assured, I'll send word to our friends of Charlian and the twin out of both. You've done Gridania great services today, lad, and earned yourself a place of honor here at the Druthas in so doing. Be sure to come by whenever you feel like a drop of Kaikun firewater. Alright. Actually, let me see if I got any good gear from that place. Ooh, I got a lot of gear. Frostbite. Ooh. Got a new sword and everything. What does that look like? Cool. That does look a little bit more like a Keyblade too. Ooh, I like that shield. Hold on. That's a nice shield. I really like that shield. That's a cool shield. I like the emblem on it. Nice sword. Alright. I'm gonna keep my glamour on though. I can't put glamour on here. Alright, I guess I have to look this doofy for a little bit. And yeah, see? Look at that. It's worse. That stuff is worse than what I got on. I'll take this. And 31. Nice. Alright, I did say I was gonna stop the stream there. Yeah, no, let's go ahead. I'm gonna do the job quests off stream and probably some other stuff too, but alright, thank you all for watching. We will continue this later on. So I hope you had fun watching, and I hope you have fun playing along if you are, or just listening. Whichever, whichever suits you, that you prefer. Alright, until next time, I will see y'all later. Oops. There we go. See ya!